Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to share with you guys another Invicta watch for the 25 days of Invicta. And this is the bad boy right here. And this is another watch by Invicta with several names. It's a limited edition, Jason Taylor edition, Combat Edition, Subaqua Noma 5. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know my favorite Subaqua watch is the Subaqua Noma 5. I absolutely love the Subaqua Noma 5, even over the new 6 version. It really is an amazing design. One thing to be noted on this watch, one thing that really sets this watch apart is the patented pushers and, of course, crown system on this. These actually extend by turning the screw on them, and you can see that they actually extend from the case, and as you turn them they retract. A lot of different moving parts in this patented system. And then you have your butterfly crown, which is also screw down, so you just turn that to unscrew it. You set your time and date and your complications. This is a beautiful watch, guys. If you're looking for something that's very tactical, very subdued, I would say, but still has a lot of cool design aspects, this is a great watch for you. Now I have several of these watches in two different colors, gold and the COSC certified chronograph version. I love the Subaqua Noma 5. It's definitely a watch I wouldn't mind getting another one in the near future. So let's talk a little bit about this one, and I'll show you guys what it looks like on the wrist. This watch here is powered by a Swiss-made Ronda 8040N quartz chronograph. The company of origin is actually Switzerland on this particular one, like most of the Ronda movements. You have 50 millimeters in case diameter, so it's a nice big size watch. That does not include your crown and function pushers. You have 20 millimeters of thickness, very, very nice thick watch, getting close to the size of a Venom, which I absolutely love a watch that has a nice tall wrist presence. This one's done with the Flame Fusion crystal, and this is a polyurethane band, which is a little bit softer, a little bit more durable than just a standard rubber band. You have 1,600 feet of water resistance, 8¼ inches in band length, so if you have a nice large wrist, you can go ahead and easily put this on. Your subdials are your 1/10 of a second, perpetual seconds, and your 30-minute indicator. Hopefully you can see that by the video here. Unidirectional rotating bezel, and what else? 9½ inches in band length, and 33 millimeters in width. And I'm sorry, I actually meant maximum wrist size is 8¼ inches. So pretty long band. This will fit a pretty large wrist. I have a 7-inch wrist, so that gives you an idea what it looks like on me, and hopefully if you're a larger guy, you'll get an idea what it might look like on you. Again, the country of origin on this watch is, of course, China, like most of the Invictas, but you do have that Swiss-made Ronda movement. That's kind of how a lot of manufacturers work when it comes to this kind of stuff. And, of course, 9.25 ounces in weight. You can see the beautiful function pushers. I love this. This is such a great design. Like I said, it's a patented system Invicta developed, and they've used it in a lot of their hybrid versions. If you haven't checked out my Subaqua video I did the other day called The Subaqua, it's a combination of these different parts, and that's what these are from, the Subaqua Noma 5, and this is the actual Subaqua Noma 5. Again, all dark Combat Edition. You have a combination of mirror polishing on this and a little bit of satin finish. And the 8040N movement is one of my favorite movements that Ronda makes. It has your big date window right on the bottom at the 6 o'clock position. And then at the top of the watch, you have your retrograde date. So at the end of, what is it, Saturday? Is that right? Can't really read that there. It's hard to see. It is a Combat Edition. So at the end of Sunday, I believe, it snaps forward. And I'm trying to see on this one here. This one actually looks a little bit different than a lot of the other ones that I've seen. What's really weird about this one, bear with me a second because I'm just noticing this now. It goes from, normally the ones that I have with the retrograde date go from, I believe, Monday all the way through to Sunday, and then it snaps back, and don't quote me exactly on the days, but this one here actually goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I assume the Sunday would be in the middle. So it works a little bit different. Instead of getting to the end of the week, it actually starts at Sunday directly in the middle of the watch. And that's right lined up with the Jason Taylor logo. And hopefully you can see that by the video. That's a totally different system than I've seen before in how they normally do the retrograde. So naturally you'll get to Sunday, you'll actually just keep working through all the way to Wednesday. It looks like at Wednesday, so tonight at midnight, it'll snap over to Thursday. A little different. I'm not sure why they did it that way, but still pretty cool. On all your other dials, you actually have this sort of screen material covering up the dials. Definitely not the easiest to read if you're really looking to actually use the chronograph. It is a little bit harder to see than some of the other ones I've seen, but it really gives a nice 3D look where you have that carbon fiber in the background of your retrograde date. And I know you guys can't see it by the video, but definitely click the link in the description. It will take you to Bulldog's eBay page where you can buy this for the best price possible. And of course, check out those high resolution pictures. Nice big buckle with the Invicta branding on the clasp, or in the the Jason Taylor logo on the clasp. And very soft, very supple. You have a little bit of texture down the center of the band. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of poly, but in this execution, it's very, very tactile. It looks really nice. This would be definitely a watch that you know, a police officer could wear, or somebody in law enforcement. It definitely has sort of a G-Shock look with a lot more going on with it. I like this a lot more than a G-Shock, of course, but I'm a huge Invicta fan, so easy for me to say. But also, if you're looking for a tactical version to watch, I love this one. Anytime you get a Jason Taylor edition, usually most of those are limited edition. This one here is number, what do we got? How many we got made here? I just saw it on here. It's always, whenever I do a video and I go to the, I swear to God, sometimes I just can't get it right. We're going to keep running with it though. I just saw it on here. Why is it so difficult? Unless I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know where I came up with that. I lied. I could have sworn. I must be seeing things, guys. Man, that's weird. I could have swore I just read limited edition on this, but oh well, long day. Anyway, we're going to keep running with it. Nonetheless, still a beautiful timepiece, still an awesome looking watch. And again, if you don't have a Subaqua Noma 5 in your collection, definitely pick one of these up. Again, not the flashiest of watches when you look at it in that full black. One thing I always say with you guys, for me to really want to get a watch in black, it's got to have something that really kind of makes it pop. But everybody's personality is different. Not everybody wants something that's going to be over the top. Some guys are looking to maybe just get a watch that's, you know, a lot of times guys will say, Invicta's way too flashy. You know, they don't make anything for me. And with this watch here, you're getting a really interesting watch. Very, very high quality. We're just getting interrupted left and right today. I don't care. It's 3:30. It's getting close to my happy hour, and we're going with it. So it is what it is today, guys. So anyway, like I said, very tactical. Definitely a watch that somebody in law enforcement could wear. We're looking for something that's very similar to a G-Shock. And let's face it, a G-Shock's a great watch, very, very durable as well. But it's nice to have something a little bit different, a little more unique. Maybe somebody in your life, or even if you are a police officer or somebody in law enforcement, you know, maybe you have a G-Shock looking for something a little bit different, but you want something to be subdued, not over the top and too noticeable. This is a great watch to throw on your wrist. Very aggressive, very tactical, and very masculine. Alright guys, so this one can be had directly from the Bulldog web store or eBay store for, let's see here, what are they going for now? Looking at $311.39, and that's a great, great price for this watch. I paid normally for most of my Subaqua Noma 5s about $300, and they weren't Jason Taylor edition. So you always pay a little more for the Jason Taylor version. Great watch, get it while you can. It looks like he has a four of them in. Oh no, he's got one left. Hopefully it's not this one. So all right, let me go ahead and throw in the rest before I destroy this video anymore. So I'm about 5'7.5". I have about a 7-inch wrist. And this is the first time I'm actually putting this watch on, and it definitely feels good. It definitely looks good too. And I weigh about 179 pounds. This is what it looks like on a 7-inch wrist. And you can tell, even though it's black, and that tends to be more of a slimming, they say slimming, or black makes things appear to be smaller, of course. It definitely doesn't look small. And I'm actually pretty impressed with how it does look on the wrist. Like I said, this is the first time I put this watch on, and it really is pretty cool looking. Nice tall wrist presence. See those function pushers and crown. Very, very unique. That beautiful Subaqua Noma 5 bezel right on top there. You do have kind of illuminated what they would consider like a pip on this. And you have your 5 pillars on the Subaqua Noma 5, showing that it is a 5. If you had the 4, you'd have 4 of these raised, I guess I'm calling them pillars, but that's not really what they are. Just kind of raised spots on the bezel. Very nice looking watch, guys. And I did have a couple comments. Man, I gotta say, this one really, I didn't think I was gonna like this one as much, but swear to God, whenever you put these things on the wrist, it just has just a great wrist presence on it. I know, I'm like a broken record every time I do a video on Invicta watch, or any watch for that matter, especially the Watchstar watch that I've been reviewing lately. Those are just awesome, but I mean, Invicta, it's like every time I put one on, I'm just like, oh, you know, this one's not really for me, and then I actually wear it, I'm like, God, this thing's not bad at all. Alright guys, well there it is, Subaqua Noma 5 Jason Taylor edition. I'm sorry I destroyed that video, but I like to be real with you guys and just keep it like we're bullshitting at the bar or something like that. So if you want to pick this up, definitely get it while you can. $311.39 shipped to your door from eBay through Bulldog. There's a link in the description if you want to go ahead and pick that up. Definitely a watch, I mean, that, like I said, for a guy who's not looking for anything too flashy, and I get a lot of comments on the channel, thousands and thousands of comments. Some guys like, you know, not really looking for anything that's, you know, over the top. I'm a little more conservative. Invicta really makes something for everyone, and definitely if you know, are looking to maybe experiment with a larger size watch, you don't want anything over the top too flashy, this is a great addition to your collection, and great addition for anybody who's looking to have something that's really unique and definitely is a little bit more subtle on the wrist. Alright guys, I destroyed and butchered the hell out of that video, but we're uploading it no matter what. We're going to put it up there. I'm getting closer to Christmas, and I still have several watches back there after review by Invicta, and more Aragon's coming. So once the holiday season is over, I'll start to slow down with these videos and try to do a couple every other day, just so we're not constantly pumping these out. And I'm trying to get through them as fast as I can because we are so close to Christmas. But stay tuned for more, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, there is no content on it, but stay tuned for more content. I'm going to be re-releasing a lot of videos I did in the past, and I'm always going to have watches on Fat Cat Collections, but the new channel is called 21 Jewels. I encourage you, I'd like you to go over and subscribe, click the bell to be notified when I upload a new video, because you're going to be seeing a lot more content, a lot more discussion videos going to be put on there, and you know, this channel is going to be more of a collection for everything, watches included, but the other channel is going to be specifically just watches. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate all the love and support, all the wonderful comments from you guys, and have a great evening and take care.